Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of BRiM Explains. Today we're going to be doing my mob crusher. In the episode where we built the blaze spawner, I built a hopper clock based mob crusher, and I was asked by a user who's playing along and had gotten to the point where he wanted to build the blaze spawner, although I think he built his in a slightly different location, but anyway, how I had built my crusher. So I wanted to take the opportunity to do a quick tutorial since I've started doing more and more tutorials. I want to take the opportunity to do this tutorial real quick before someone sees my video and snakes it up, to be real honest. So the basis of this entire thing is a simple hopper clock. So if you haven't seen my tutorial on hopper clocks and how they work real quick, run over and check it out and come right back. So we want to start with a simple hopper clock, and a hopper clock is 6 blocks long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 2 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to build our hopper clock right here on top of this, and depending on which side you need to work with will depend on which orientation you build your hopper clock. Because as you can see, where we get the timing for the piston is based on this redstone block moving back over. So if say our mob to be crushed is on this side, then we're going to want to put the pistons on this side. If the mob we want to crush is on this side, then the pistons need to be on this side. So for the sake of the fact that that one's over there, we'll put our crusher over here. So we will do that. We'll start with our hoppers, and we'll drop our pair of hoppers in here. I mean, after all, it is a hopper clock. Not much doing without hoppers, right? We will put our comparators in, and then the comparators, as you can see, they feed into blocks. Coming off of the block is a redstone dot. The redstone dot goes into our sticky pistons. Piston here, and then our redstone block. Now, if we were to put redstone in this right now, any block, we can put anything in there we want to. The number simply controls how long this ticks back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? So let's see if we can't grab that out of there. Shut this clock down. There you go. Now, if there's nothing in the clock, there's nothing to send it back and forth, back and forth. So, alrighty. The next thing we want to do is, as you can see here, I've powered one end of this, and this is what shuts the clock down. And we do that easy enough by simply, and I want to try to keep this, short. I want to try to keep the entire, we do that just like that. Easy enough. We just power one of the pistons. Now if we put these in here, they're going to feed over, but even when it's empty, this thing doesn't cycle because this piston can't be pushed back, and we allow it to be pushed back by pushing the button. Now it'll run one cycle and then shut itself back down. So this is how we end up with some control. This is how we end up with being able to push the button and crush for a particular amount of time and then go back. So really, we're essentially done. We've got our hopper clock up to this point. This is just a standard hopper clock. These two blocks make that hopper clock controllable, so that one push of the button equals one cycle of the hopper clock. We push the button and the hopper clock ticks one time. Now, as we can see here, the hopper clock, in its normal orientation, when it's off, there's no power right here. So we want to pull our signal off of this right here. And we will put our piston here, our crushing block here, and we could actually back this up one so that it lines up. Let's do that. Let's put our block here, our piston here, 2 blocks here, the walls of our crusher. So our mob's going to fall right down here. And then let's go ahead, let me get on the glass block and cycle this. Oops. Did I miss it? Or do I not have anything in? I think I missed the button. I just missed the button. Sorry. So now, and the only reason I did that is I cycled it so it would push that block out so I could place on the front of that block. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I am back. I had a little hiccup there. There was something else I want to show you. So we can take power off of this right here to let us know when the system has finished cycling. So it lights up when you first push the button, and then we're going to see that block cycle back. I've put more items in. I've adjusted the timing. There are 24. Anyway, you'll see that this is lit up, and it stayed lit up because what's happening right now is the items are feeding, and it just went off. The items are feeding back out of that first hopper and into the second hopper. And as long as this light is on, you need to not push that button again. Pushing that button again will actually, it won't do anything. Does it mess up the timing? It doesn't mess up the timing. You could get a a fake push here, I suppose. But this will let you know when it turns off, you're all clear to crush the next batch. Now I thought, let's see, it's almost nighttime. Let's just go ahead and time set night, and we'll grab ourselves a how about a skeleton? We'll grab ourselves a skeleton egg, and we will drop him in there. One skeleton. Oh, we're on peaceful. Test world. Sorry. We're on peaceful. Drop him in there. We'll push our button. We'll let him crush. Now, mobs you need to be aware of. You'll have to play with the number of items. Okay, so let's just see. Well, he should be a one punch. If I can get up close enough where I can hit him. Boom. One punch. He's dead. Now, zombies. Zombies, if we look in here, that was 25 to crush the skeleton. And I think you can get away with 24 as well. If you put a zombie in there, let's just do it. Zombie. We'll put the zombie again, and we'll crush him for 25 while I'm talking. Give him a good crush. So, zombies can never be reduced to a single punch. Zombies get reduced to 2 punches. And we'll see that here. If I get up close enough to him, I punch him once, I punch him twice, and then he dies. So you go, okay, easy enough. Add one more item to the timer, right? So now it's 26. So we drop our zombie in here, and we crush him. And he dies. The moment before this pulls back, he dies. So zombies can never be crushed to a single hit. We can live with that, right? I mean, we can live with having to punch him twice, or we can live with simply tossing him a splash potion, right? So different mobs require different timings. And I should have mentioned that you can adjust this if we want to kill baby zombies. Bang. Easy enough. Or other one-hit jump around. So we can 1 high mobs crushed, 2 high mobs crushed, 3 high mobs crushed. No worries. We just adjust where the floor is to crush whatever mob we need to crush. 1 highs, 2 highs, 3 highs, and that's all there is to it, guys. Well, guys, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you found this little tutorial helpful. I hope you found it beneficial, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Thanks, and have a great day. Hey guys, be sure to click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and sub if you haven't, and check out the rest of my videos. Appreciate you spending your time with me, and have a great day.